JD,
Yes.
Easy had an opportunity to leave the life behind last season. He did not take advantage of that opportunity. Why do you think that is, and how quickly into season 2 does he regret that decision?
Well, I think that a big part of it was, Easy was so filled with just regret and resentment for how his life turned out. And as the season went on and getting to know the club, he just really started to understand that things were happening for a reason. Even if they're out of his control, but he's present. He needs to be present. He needs to be here. He needs to let that go. Maybe a part of it too is that he still wants to find out who killed his mother, and he needs the club. Maybe there's that. Yeah. Maybe there's also just his love for his brother and a need for family, a need to be around family in those times where you're questioning everything about yourself, right? How quickly will he regret it? It's serious because the Mayans are full throttle. As you get to see with the trailer, it's just it's action-packed. It's always something's happening, something's going down. But I think what's surprising for Easy is just how quickly he takes to all of it.
Clayton, the tension between Angel and Easy was off the charts last season. They have a common goal, though, this season, finding out who killed their mom. Does that sort of ease that tension a little bit now that they're both, or sort of, have that same mission?
You know what? I don't know if it does ease it, but like. Sometimes you don't always have to love your brother, but because he is your brother, you go in, and if there's an interaction that needs to be done, like, I'm going to back him regardless. But of course that tension is brewing. This, started at the middle of last season, comes in strong beginning of this season. And, I don't know how he's going to deal with that necessarily, like, if he's going to appease Easy's wanting to stick around. I don't know if Angel really feels like that is going to be the best decision for his brother. Because in hindsight, he really just wanted his brother to be, who he was truly meant to be, this golden boy.
So Elgin, how much of the murder mystery revolving around the mother does season 2 devote to that? Like, how much of season 2 is about that?
I think like a lot of that happens in the Kurt Sutter universe and the universe that we've created together. It's like everything is so entwined, so all of we keep saying how the chickens come home to roost this season because of all the secrets last season, and now that they're out and the scabs come off and it's going to get really bloody, so it's so entwined in all of the other storylines, just like the rest of the universe, that it's a big deal. But there's people going to have to pay for what they did all around, and some characters that we love very much are going to have to pay for what they did.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Very. Sarah, how is Emily doing resisting the feeling she clearly still has for Easy?
I know.
How could she not?
Look at him.
How can you do
What are you
this?
talking about? She's resisting. I think, look, here's the thing. She loves her husband. She loves her child. She loves her family. It's where her family is right now in the world, and the position they play and the jobs they hold. That's what's fraught. That's what keeps things in flux for her and keeps her unsure of where she is and who she's with and the choices she's made. I think like the Emily Easy relationship is sort of one of like he's her pillar, has been for years, and I think that's something to remember going into season 2.
And Mr. Olmos, the trailer has teased that we're going to get some, perhaps more information about your character's past this season. Do we get an origin episode, possibly, where we get his backstory?
What you're
Did he
gonna
ask
get.
you to pitch that? Is that
This program has evolved now into something that's its own world, thanks to Elgin and Kurt, that has become very strong now. And my character is part of it. And what's going to happen, and is happening, is retribution amongst all characters, whether they be on the family side of our family, or on the Mayans world, or on the other side of the, Potter side. Mm-hmm. Retribution is coming down hard. So people have to be ready for it. If you loved Sons of Anarchy, then this is really right up your alley. This is really strong. And if you didn't, please don't watch the show because it is dark.
And Elgin, speaking of Sons of Anarchy, can you tease any new characters that we're going to see pop up in the world? Like, original Sons of Anarchy characters that pop up?
I mean, because that world is so small and the outlaw world is so small, it's just like, it's hard not to bump up against each other, especially when one of them has killed your mom, Chances are you're gonna see each other again.
So name drop. For me. Give me, who are we gonna see?
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Initials?
But whoever you're thinking of, them.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Whoever you want.
Yeah.
Them.
Who do you guys
Watch it
want?
and they'll show up.
No.
Oh, that's
It's
a
not
trick
about who I
question.
want.
That's
Damn it.